Hello and welcome to our tutorial on locking views on Monday.com. Locking views help ensure the consistency and the accuracy that is present with the team you're working with. So let's just get started. So how we can lock views on Monday.com? Let's just talk about how important Monday.com is for the user. You see, it is a versatile work operating system that can be used for various purposes. For instance, let's just say that you are working for some project management, you're looking for the task management for the team collaboration. What you need is that you need to fix that how you're going to how many people you're going to let them view your stuff, how you're going to let them see what you're working on. You can also lock your views. You see, there are three options, and there are three different options to select whether you want to keep it to your main, in which your viewers would be able to see it. It would be, you will be able to show them to the people who are in your account. However, there is also an option of shareable, and there is another option of keeping it private. So let's just get started that on a Monday.com, you see this is very important for some industry specific uses as well. You see in the marketing teams, in the selling teams, if you're looking forward for streaming your stuff on operating systems, or maybe in the creative items you see to manage the products, to track your progress and to collaborate on different creative assets. So let's just get started, and what you need to do is you need to go to your Monday.com, where you need to log in or sign up using a suitable password. You see, when you sign up, you can use your email, or you can also use your Google account, preferred Google account, use a suitable password, and this is going to be the dashboard that is going to appear. Monday.com is going to ask you some obvious questions and similar questions that you're going to select, and it will help you decide what type of a user you are on Monday.com, whether you're a type of a freelancer, or you are working with your company, or you are trying to increase your productivity or improve collaborations, or you're trying to enhance your visibility, or you're looking for some customizations. You see hundreds and thousands of different users, and each with different, they actually have different purposes for using this Monday.com. So you gotta set up whether you want to let people view it, or you want to keep it private, or you want to keep it to your main. So how are you going to do it? You are going to log a view, navigate to the view you want to log, and click on the three dots. How are we going to do it? We are going to go to our settings. You see, this is basically going to let you go to this setting. This gear option that is present over here, you're going to click on it, and you see there is the option of changing the board type. You will be able to change it. You see there are two options here. Usually there are three options that are given. You see I am already on the main one, in which I would be allowing the users to view it. Only those users that are added to, those users who are added to my account already, they will be able to see it, while the rest of the people won't be able to see it. I can also change it to share, and also I can go move it to change to private. When locking a view, and you can set the permissions to control who can edit or who can view the locked view. Let's show you how to set permissions for specific users or group. This ensures that only the authorized team members that you're working with would be able to make changes. Let's just say I'm going to set it to private. Then you see that in the private ones, they're going to say that private boards are visible only to the subscribers. People who access this board without subscribing will no longer have no access. Then they're going to ask you whether we have to choose whether to invite the items assignees to this board. There are two options. Now you got to choose whether you want to invite them and grant them access to this board, or don't want them and remove their access to this board. Since I'm going to keep it to private, so I'm going to click on don't invite them and remove their access to this board. In this way, they would not be able to edit this or view the locked one. So let's just choose this one, and now it is completely private. You see, this is my workspace and there is a lock on it here. Let's just say I would like to change it to, I have to go to the main board, click on the shareable ones. Now I would be able to share it. You see, this board content will become available to the guest invited to the board, or to the board owner can invite the guests to share the board. This is simply as we use our Google Drive and change the settings. In this way, you will be able to simply change your views. Once it is locked, you can still make changes to it if you have the necessary permissions. Let's say you can also edit these. Locking views basically help to maintain, if this is my table and I am looking forward to maintain the data integrity and ensure the consistency across my team, it would be possible because of this. And some best practices we can use for implementing this feature in the workflow. So this is how you're going to do this. If you still encounter some troubleshooting, if you encounter some issues with the lock views, so you can also consult with the support team on monday.com. This is how you're going to complete it. You can also keep it different for each and every board. You see, this is my one board. You can add the new board, and after adding the new board, you will be also having an option to go to the settings, go to change board type, and you can keep it to private as well. Let's just try to change it to private. You see, this is now shareable and this is the locked one. It means this one is private and nobody would be able to view it and no other person would be able to edit it unless I give them the permission. So that's it for today's tutorial on locking views on monday.com. I hope you found this helpful in understanding because it was the most easiest and most explained tutorial, the detailed tutorial I could give. I hope you have found this helpful in understanding how to use this feature effectively. Locking views is a powerful tool for maintaining data integrity and ensure team consistency. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys in the next tutorial.